going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I have got a sovcit and a potential Karen, and I know every time I say the name Karen, I get a lot of hate in the comments. It's fine. It's fine. You know, she might not be a Karen. She just yells a lot, and she doesn't like being told what to do by the court. She tries to control the court and do it her way. So, yeah, in my eyes, that's a Karen. All right. It is a sovcit, though, but we don't get to hear a lot of the sovcits here, but, you know, I'm blabbering. So before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
All right, let's go with Miss Simmons. This is 24R000950M. People versus Latasha Simmons.
Ryan Clues on behalf of the City of Royal Oak.
Attorney Joey Phillips on behalf of Faiza Elbay, formerly known as Latasha Simmons. Ms. Elbay, could you please state your full name for the record?
Faiza Elbay, formerly Latasha Simmons.
All right, date and time set for.
That's an interesting way to handle that. I don't. What did they say? Like, I couldn't hear the first name, but Elbay, formerly known as Latasha Simmons. That's an interesting way to do it. But hey, you know, she's not arguing anymore. She's accepting it.
Our final pre-trial. We have our trial date set for June 24th, and my understanding is we're still on track for that. Anything else the parties want to address on the record before we wrap up for today?
Not at this point for the defense, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right.
Well, Your Honor. I just talked with Mr. Phillips. I have not had an opportunity to meet with him because of health reasons. The health reasons and transportation, and we discussed it last time.
Okay. Well, we have until the end of the month here. Hopefully you guys can meet and we can address anything on the morning of the jury trial if there's anything that we need to. So we'll see everybody then.
Well, I asked Mr. Phillips to file. Are you going to give him an opportunity to file a dispositive motion? I asked him multiple times to file it because I'm still having health issues.
Well, Ms. Simmons, we can talk about that further. We're just continuing the date.
Yeah, we don't. There's no motion cut off, Ms. Simmons. So if there's a dispositive motion, we could have that hearing on the day of the trial.
Well, the problem is I'm having health issues and I have transportation issues. That's not long from now for me to get that together. So the last time I tried to express this before, and he said, okay, well, we'll just handle it today on the 3rd. But as I have been still going through all those health issues for the past 3 weeks.
All right.
And from now to the 24th, that's not enough time. That's only about 20 days. That's not enough time for me to make it out there. It takes me it'll take at least 3 buses to get out there. Just to get to Mr. Phillips, and 3 buses to get to the court as well. So that's not enough time for me, and it's putting me up under stress, too much stress.
Well, this is
on top of the health issues.
You're charged with a crime. This has been pending since January of 2024, so about 5 months. These are misdemeanors. The court's under some guidelines that require these cases to be wrapped up within a pretty, narrow window of time. Are you requesting an adjournment based upon health issues? I know that you've stated you've had health issues. There's a letter that you had mailed to the court, but I haven't really seen anything that would prove anything that would make it difficult for you to attend these court sessions. I've allowed you to appear by phone to date rather than on a Zoom hearing or in person. I guess Mr. Phillips, Mr. Cruz,
yeah.
Is there any?
You're on.
All right. Someone needs to explain to me how 20 days isn't enough time to take 3 buses. taking 3 buses, yeah, that's a long day. I get it. But I wonder what her health issues are that doesn't allow her to take the bus for 3 weeks. Interesting strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for you.
Obviously, if I received any documentation from her for that, I would be happy to file a motion to continue that June date. But until I have that or receive that from her, I would continue on based off
I presented. Okay.
Yeah.
I presented emergency room documentation and through March and basically April, the beginning of April, or the end of March. So it rolled over into April. So I'm still going through those health issues.
Okay.
So I have not even been able to get to a primary care or to a physician to examine me other than my orthopedic specialist. I just explained this to Mr. Phillips. My health issues have been ongoing for years, and they were exacerbated by what I've had to go through.
All right. So
all of the gelling.
If you
so this is
Ms. Simmons,
and I
Ms.
also
Simmons, how about
Ms. Simmons, hang on. Yes, Mr. Clusie?
Judge, I mean, if getting into court is that difficult, I wouldn't object if she wants to waive jury and have a bench trial on Zoom. That way she wouldn't have to come in. I would not have objection to that.
Oh, Your Honor, that's something that I would talk about with Ms.
Well,
Simmons. I don't see that that's going to be the case. So
what I'm asking for obviously is an adjournment or more time. I'm asking for more time because 20 days from now is not enough time to get
right,
to Mr.
Simmons,
Phillips.
how about
to
you
sit
and I
down with his
talk
health
and
issues.
we can get some more documentation and then I can file that continuance.
I've given everything, and I can. If I presented documentation to the court and the court has not examined it, what good is it presenting it? I have documentation to show I have a slew of health issues, and I've had health issues for years now.
All right.
To the point I'm nearly disabled.
Ms.
To the
Simmons,
point I'm nearly disabled. So it's too difficult to be on 3 buses trying to get to you. No one wants to come out there because no one wants to go through anything like this. So I need more time. And I think respectfully due process will say, hey, if I need more time, I need more time. Due process under the 14th Amendment would allow that.
can I talk now, Ms. Simmons?
So this is not something I'm asking. I don't
Ms.
see the
Simmons,
rush.
Listen, we understand what you're asking, but this is something that we can continue to talk about, okay?
Here's the ruling of the court, Ms. Simmons. Based on the documents that you've submitted to date, your request to adjourn is denied. If you submit additional documentation of your ongoing health issues, I will certainly consider it and make a ruling on your request to adjourn at that time. But to date, the documents that you have submitted do not back up ongoing health issues that you're claiming will preclude you from attending your court hearing for the crime you've been charged with. That's really
what crime? Well, I presented
documents. I'll consider it at that time. But for now, your request to adjourn is denied. So I would encourage you to get additional documentation for the court to consider. Otherwise, I'll see you on the 24th of June. Have a good day.
All right, that was fun. That was fun. Yeah, not too much of the sovereign citizen script. Not a lot of it, but we got a little bit taste of it. I'm gonna guess that she was forced to have this attorney and she's not happy with it. But yeah. Now I can't even put sentences together because I'm so confused on how she thinks that the court should just, take the day off because she's having health issues. No, you committed a crime. Sorry. And then you ask for a jury trial because that's what sovereign citizens do. So yeah, you got to be there in person and figure out a way to get to your attorney or just call him. I don't know why you have to meet in person. Just call him. You can email the documentation if you have it. All right, I'm going to let this play out. It's over anyways, but you guys have a great day. And yeah, until next time. Bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Bailey.
Take care, everyone.
Yeah, to you too, Mr. Phelps. You're ready with Ms. Bailey?